Hey, welcome to Momming Monday. Today we're doing a mega bubble solution and I'm hoping it goes better than yesterday. Yesterday I decided to do it out of the blue and I only used dish soap and water because I thought I was way smarter than the average mom, which I'm not, and had some pretty meh results. So then I decided to have my crack team of researchers, aka my husband, do a quick search to see if we couldn't make it work. And there were a few other ingredients that they recommended that you use, which I didn't have. So we tried using some that some sites recommended. So I ended up adding baking powder and cornstarch to the mix and kind of like mixed it all together. And still had some pretty crappy results, but at least it made a gigantic mess all over my deck and my son.
No, don't wipe it on your arms. Don't wipe it on your arms.
So today, I decided to actually do a Google search and prepare. So I found out that you can use dish soap, vegetable glycerin, and hot water to make mega bubble solution. So we're gonna give it a try and see what happens, and hopefully we don't destroy the rest of my house or property in the process. The good part about using soap and glycerin for a fun project is half the cleaning is already done while you're doing it. So this calls for 4 to 6 tablespoons of glycerin, but I like to supercharge everything. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pour this entire bottle in because I wanna make some mega bubbles and I don't care what the instructions say, I'm gonna do it. All right, part 2 of mega bubbles is having a mega bubble wand. I'm going to use just 2 wooden dowels and some yarn, and then just make a loop and just make it super simple. And some of you may be asking yourself, well, why don't you have your son enjoy this process with you and have him make the wand with you? Well, mostly because you're better moms than I am. And secondly, I've found that, at least with my 5-year-old, projects that require any kind of patience or detail-oriented work or manual dexterity usually result in some kind of tantrum, frustration, wanting to quit, perhaps a little cursing, and Christian doesn't like it when I do that either. So we're gonna minimize that and end up just making this nice and ready for him so when he comes home we can just get straight to the bubbles and have some fun instead of the typical frustration, tantrums, and then, you know, maybe a little light day drinking for me. You want to have a shorter length of rope up on top and longer on the bottom so that when you pull it out of the solution you've got a kind of nice big surface area for the bubble to go through. In addition to that, because it's just tied on, see if I just pull them like this, which literally any child will absolutely do. You want to just put a little hot glue like right here and here. I'm just, you know, a little hot glue so that the string doesn't slip and it doesn't get all distorted and you can kind of continue going and having fun and don't have to get your fingers and everything all nasty trying to fix it every time they dip the wands in the solution. So I'm gonna go get Christian and we're gonna go outside and have some fun and let's see how this works. All right, Christian, yesterday we did bubbles on the deck. How did those work out?
Well, once I did a big bubble.
You did? And then what happened?
It popped.
Yeah, so then we added stuff to it.
But if I did again, then this didn't work.
Didn't work, no. You made a big mess. Yeah, like this, okay? And then you pull it up, and then it's gonna grow the bubbles.
Wow!
Is that fun?
Yeah.
Wow! So what do you think of today's bubbles?
I think it was awesome.
You don't sound like it was awesome. Are you all sticky and ready to be showered off?
Now bath.
Bath off? Okay, let's go take a bath.